Okay, the last video is BeerBiceps and Godi Media's similar treatment of Modi's government. TV Newsance 218. That's a News Laundry report. It's coming up, guys. It's one of the best journalism they do in the internet, in YouTube at least. So let's go for it. If you're watching it, if you're liking it, like दबाओ, share करो, और subscribe भी करो. We are on the report right now. No ads, no nothing. We love Newsance. TV Laundry. News Laundry. We love it. We love them. Let's go.
There's news, there's sense, and
Surprise,
there is
surprise.
This show is all about that last bit. Now, do I hear a few groans and moans? Yup. It's me, Abhinandan Sekhri, standing in for your favorite Manisha Pandey.
Yeah.
We've been flooded with messages telling us that Manisha is the reigning queen of satire, and the show will sink if I shower my damp puns here and try to steal a thunder.
That's true.
Everybody deserves a day off in the monsoon to enjoy the Sawan ka Mahina and swim in the potholes of your city. So having exhausted my rain puns in the opening, let's see क्या कुछ नहीं हो रहा है देश में. पूरा नॉर्थ इंडिया डूब रहा है. This time literally.
इस समय की हालात कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि शब्द की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ती है. तस्वीरें बोलती हैं, तस्वीरें चलती हैं, तस्वीरें दौड़ती हैं और तस्वीरें समय से भी तेज चहलकदमी करती हैं.
Tomato or tomato doesn't matter how you pronounce it, you can't afford it. And this too,
That's true.
believe it or not, is being blamed by some Nafrati Chintus on Muslims. Not
On
even
Muslims?
joking.
What?
एक तरफ जिहादी आबादी बढ़ा रहे हैं और दूसरी तरफ टमाटर के दामों में इजाफा भी
टमाटर जिहाद
द्वारा किया जा रहा है. टमाटर के दाम उच्च स्तर पर पहुंच गए इन जिहादियों के चलते.
मुस्लिम व्यापारी और बिचौलियों द्वारा किसानों के टमाटर की जमाखोरी, किसानों को नहीं मिल रहा असली भाव. पढ़िए सुदर्शन न्यूज की एक्सक्लूसिव स्टोरी. #व्यापार जिहाद.
There's no
व्यापार
punchline.
जिहाद.
That's the setup line. That's the fact. It doesn't need a punchline.
मतलब सुरेश चौहान के ट्वीट्स देख के आपको लगेगा कभी-कभी कि either he is trolling you guys, but he is trying to propagate this kind of propaganda because संतुष्टि चाहिए उसे पॉलिटिशियन बनना ही है. मैं तो बता रहा हूँ कि सुरेश चौहान के फ्यूचर में पॉलिटिशियन बनेगा ही बनेगा. लिख के ले लो है ना. द वे ही टॉक्स, द वे ही हैज डन ऑल द ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, जितने भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में वो बात किया है या फिर जो भी किया है, ही इज गोइंग टू बी वन. ही इज टारगेटिंग दैट. नहीं तो इतना भड़काऊ ट्वीट क्यों ही लिखेगा कोई, क्यों ही करेगा.
I don't know what he's thinking or he's making टमाटर जिहाद और सालद जिहाद और जिहाद का सलाद or what. But we live in the golden age of the Vishwaguru
Nice,
where people
nice.
like him rub shoulders with and get the patronage of the state. But you know, not everybody is totally insane. Some are slightly unhinged only.
None of us can disagree that there is a tomato conspiracy.
They are
टोमेटो.
not done. No one can disagree. But how can you disagree with such a reasonable and rational statement when compared to this nutters? Yeah, go on, Arnab.
The reality is over the fact that we have every kind of high
Coming up,
debates
guys.
on every subject.
No. I promise. No one can accuse you of having a highfalutin debate. Your debates are the most basic, inane, hateful and daft.
That's
You
true.
don't have to bear the cross of anything high or falutin. But go on.
But we often don't debate the subject that affects the most number of people. But no, ladies and gentlemen, not Republic. Republic believes there is a tomato conspiracy and we are putting it out there for you to participate in, which is why after 9-10 p.m. tonight,
How we can
I'm going
participate?
to open the phone lines.
Dude, you know there is so much nonsense said in such few words so quickly that I can't keep up. Republic does debates that impact
Really?
people. Really? And you're asking your viewers to participate in the tomato conspiracy. Yeah, what are you saying?
I demand your participation in the #tomato conspiracy.
Yeah, Arnab, where is this going?
My question to the BJP is this. Does the BJP remember that one of the reasons it came to power was skyrocketing consumer and retail inflation? I demand accountability by the state and central governments.
Whoa! What? Arnab is questioning the BJP? What is this?
It's madness.
Thank you, bro. Well, all your debates are. But this one is unusual, even though I'm sure, as usual,
It's madness.
that it is. Because apparently, he is a journalist, and yet, he is the one who politicians will give interviews
Oh.
to. But we'll come back to BeerBiceps a little later. Bengal lived up to its reputation of hosting among the most violent elections in India. The panchayat polls were a disgrace, and oh boy, did we get to see that.
लेकिन बंगाल के पंचायत चुनाव हिंसा का लाइसेंस बन गए। बूथ पर बुलेट बरस रही है, बैलेट हाईजैक हो रहे हैं, हिंसा, आगजनी, तोड़फोड़, बम, बारूद, बवाल, बंगाल लहूलुहान, सब कुछ हो रहा है।
If you think it sounds like a civilization's return to jungle Raj, then you are not far from capturing Bengal's reality in the past month or so.
आपको जवाब देना होगा कि आपके राज में लोकतंत्र के सबसे बुनियादी
When do you remember last time इन लोग ऐसे जवाब मांगा है to any BJP सरकार? When do you remember this? Never.
ढांचे के लिए हुए चुनाव में हिंसा कैसे हुई?
21 people have been killed on election day. Ladies and gentlemen, 22 people before that. 43 people have died.
43 people have died. 200 से ज़्यादा लोग तो कोरोना डिमोनेटाइजेशन के लाइन में लग के मर गए थे. They didn't speak a word. कोरोना में लोग मर रहे थे, लाइन लगा रहे थे, गैस ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल रहा था, सिलेंडर्स नहीं मिल रहा था. They didn't say anything. But yeah, look at them, how furious they are. I mean, chill the fuck out, guys.
Democracy has been murdered in Bengal.
And yet, violence has continued to plague Manipur too. But how
Yeah.
much of that did we get to see
Check
in these
that.
primetime discussions?
Why are you going so far? No debates found.
We still haven't got much on this. More than 100 people have died and more than 50,000 displaced due to the violence that
Absolutely.
has engulfed Manipur.
Shame.
But you'll be hard-pressed to find an India First nationalist type anchor who has done a full show and discussion on this. We will have ground reports from there that you can contribute to. More on that later in this show. Now, while the union ministers should be answering to the public on what's happening in Manipur, among other things, we saw several of them giving interviews to these guys with hard-hitting questions being thrown. Take a look.
Check out the hard-hitting questions.
Mom? You know what a grizzly bear mom is?
I don't know, but I presume that I
What
might
the
be one.
fuck
Like
is
very
that?
ferocious about protecting your kid.
What are you asking,
Seriously.
man?
I get a lot of Durga Mata energy from you.
Dear God.
For me, this whole trip of talking to you guys in the cabinet, I've constantly read between the lines and I can genuinely vouch for how much you guys want to take the country forward for the next generation.
BeerBiceps
Well, if you want to take the country forward, there should also be initiative for that. सिर्फ बोलने से country forward नहीं चले जाते. आपका जितनी भी initiative है doesn't show any remarkable sign for that. BeerBiceps, fuck you.
can vouch for them. Influencer है ना?
In many ways, I feel like Virat Kohli and yourself are the faces of young India.
Are you serious?
When you say the sentence when I get pushed, in many ways your I get pushed is actually when India gets pushed.
Absolutely.
And you are the personification of India on a global scale.
Yeah. Whoa.
What do you say? Man? Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth? Who are we kidding,
Seriously.
man? It's precisely because these politicians know that they won't be asked any serious or uncomfortable question that they spoke to these influencers. But what's puzzling is that why they chose to go to them at all. It's not like our towering news personalities and journalists were asking them anything better anyway.
Y'all are full of work.
Just because popularity के लिए, just because की viewership के लिए, और कोई reason ही नहीं है. Because government want to take over the news space, or what you can say the entire YouTube space. YouTube में जितना जनता है उसको पकड़ नहीं पा रही थी. They were thinking कि अच्छा ये जो जनता है, they are getting different kind of feed. So we need to feed them from ourselves, our propaganda, from our mouth, from the horse's mouth propaganda, directly on your favorite channels. Check how we can do this. This is how they do it.
Like when I saw you guys walking around, you can tell that there's thoughts and all that going on. But when someone engages with you, you're fully present in the conversation. And there's no concept of Saturdays or Sundays.
सच बताइए, why don't you get tired? आप थकते क्यों नहीं हैं? आपको मजा आता है काम करने में या कोई टॉनिक वगैरह आप ले रहे हैं?
I want to ask you if there's any other technology that we've not spoken about right now, which you would like to highlight as, listen, this is actually...
एलेक्सा प्ले साजन जी घर आए और एलेक्सा बोलती है कि आएंगे तो मोदी जी.
Without thinking too much,
Sure.
like very fast, just name 3 animals.
So let me ask you 2 rapid fire questions. I want to ask you, number one, if you give tax exemptions in an election
I didn't know
year,
that you transformed into Karan Johar.
Well, rapid fire is a good speed round.
And you're the poster boy.
I mean, this is the type of question that we get from the politicians to the politicians. मतलब कितना नीचे चला गया हमारा स्तर पॉलिटिक्स का कि लोगों से आप व्हाट इज योर 3 फेवरेट कलर, व्हाट्स योर 3 फेवरेट फ्रूट, ये चल रहा है. I mean, such a shame, man. Ranveer should be ashamed of all those gold buttons and play buttons जो वो share कर रहा था लोगों के साथ. People thought that he is really making some effort, but it's actually the government propaganda जिसको वो support कर रहा है. That's it. He's going to be criticized a lot, bro. A lot. I mean, let's see और क्या questions आ सकते हैं.
For everything that's happening, correct geopolitically for India.
Okay, that's good to know.
The stellar, unmatched brain power of Mr. Jayshankar, who's the architect now of a doctrine that is beginning to make waves globally.
Are you happy in life?
I love it.
Yeah.
आप अपनी जेब में पर्स रखते हैं क्या? पर्स रखते हैं क्या? बटुआ जिसके अंदर पैसे होते हैं.
So I guess it's clear now.
It's
The line
515.
between a journalist and an influencer has not just been blurred, it has been completely obliterated.
That's true.
फर्क क्या है? One makes a living on endorsements and the other makes endorsements to live. Same. और इन लोगों के पास तो ज़्यादा reach भी है यार. It's all about views and being able to trend. With journalism and news as context, it's a race to the bottom. And on your way to the bottom, you will find those who ask stuff like this.
3 Indians that should leave India and never return are
Markhadat,
What the fuck?
Professor
Who is saying this?
Irfan Habib, Romila Thapar. Each of them has
this guy.
Indian interest in their own ways.
You see, the problem with not using your brain at all to really think things through gets you here and questions and answers like this. No matter how much we disagree with each other, this whole thing of go to Pakistan or leave India, it's just dumb. We're stuck with
Seriously.
each other. Best case, we learn to live with each other in a civil way. We don't like each other, you know, like exes who work in the same office, a little bit of snark and those eye rolls, but you don't have to go all the way to get out. And go where? Because as
true.
for the Hindutvadi's version of Akhand Bharat, Pakistan, Nepal and all the subcontinent will be part of this whole Akhand Bharat. So what's the point of going to Pakistan? Because that will be part of Akhand Bharat. No?
They are stuck now. ये अगर इन लोग सुन लिया ना, इनका confusion is like कि fuck ना, अब कहाँ जाएंगे फिर लोग? अब कहाँ लोग जाएंगे? Go to that part of the India?
Don't think that far ahead. But coming back to influencers and influence, why are they called influencers? Because they influence your and my choices. If I'm being paid by the advertiser, then the viewer of my show isn't my consumer.
That's
the
true.
viewer is the cattle who has to be influenced. And आजकल तो from news channels to influencers, सब सरकारी पैसे पे चल रहा है यार.
सही बात है. सरकार के पास इतना पैसा है कि वो इन्फ्लुएंसर्स को पैसा दे रही है, अपने मीडिया में अपने प्रमोशंस के लिए पैसा दे रही है, जितना भी तरह का प्रमोशन हो सकती है उसी में पैसा डाल रही है. लेकिन अगर आप बोलो कि मनरेगा में पैसा क्यों नहीं है, बजट क्यों शॉर्ट हो रही है, या फिर अगर आपको रिबेट चाहिए पेट्रोल में, डीजल में, कहीं पे नहीं मिल रही है, बट प्रमोशन पे डाल रही है. तो अगर सोचो कि इतना सालों में जो हमारे IITs बने, IIMs बने, वो पैसा अगर लेके गवर्नमेंट स्टार्टेड प्रमोटिंग देमसेल्फ, तो हमारे देश में कुछ नहीं बनता, जैसे हमारे देश में आज कुछ नहीं बन रहा है. सिमिलर सिनेरियो. तो आज वही हो रहा है, सिर्फ प्रमोशन हो रहा है. चावल के बैग में अगर चावल गेहूं के बैग में अगर फोटो दिख रहा है, अगर आप जाओगे कोरोना में डोजेस लेने के लिए, वहाँ पे फोटो दिख रहा है, हर जगह फोटो दिख रहा है उनका, तो फोटो देने के लिए पैसा तो लगता है ना भाई. अगर आप यूट्यूब में आ रहे हो वहाँ पे पैसा लगता है, अगर आप नहीं डिस्क्लोज करोगे वो अलग बात है, लेकिन पैसा तो देना ही पड़ेगा ना. होर्डिंग बोर्डिंग हर जगह मोदी जी का पैसा लग रहा है, मतलब हमारा पैसा लग रहा है, मोदी जी का पैसा कहाँ लग रहा है, मतलब मोदी जी पैसा खर्च कर रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाट आई मीन.
छत्तीसगढ़ गवर्नमेंट, अ ट्रस्टवर्दी गवर्नमेंट. 1 साल
ये
पहले
लो ads.
मुख्यमंत्री भगवंत मान के नेतृत्व वाली पंजाब सरकार ने ऐतिहासिक फैसला लिया और पंजाब के लोगों को 600 यूनिट मुफ्त बिजली की गारंटी पूरी की. पंजाब में 90% परिवारों को 0 बिजली बिल का लाभ मिला.
And some innocent, simple-minded news watchers still think news is serving them or public interest.
That's true.
That's
So
why
to
we
it.
say, pay to keep news free so that we are held accountable. Go on, I'll wait. Go to newslaundry.com, subscribe and pay to keep news free. Now coming back to this young lad, His name is Ranveer Allahbadia. Beta Ranveer, since you are doing a marathon job of interviews with BJP ministers and the TV proxies, I'm guessing at some stage or the other you're going to get to this guy. His name is Yogi Adityanath. Word of advice, before you invite him to your show, change your name from Ranveer Allahbadia to Ranveer
Gorakhpuria. Okay.
Extra points milenge. Promise. You're welcome. But coming
I
to
just forgot that.
inadvertent pearl of wisdom. This one.
I think there's three primary thought leaders here who are actually trying to bite at you guys. One's journalists who have just taken on that thing of being against the BJP.
Journalists who have just taken on that thing of being against the BJP.
Huh? Journalists have taken on this thing of being against BJP? Now, yaar, according to you, either these guys aren't journalists or this is being against the BJP. So, no.
As is the fact that we have never had such great equations with the Muslim world as we have had during the Prime Ministership of Narendra Modi. These are not issues that can be discussed by people who launder the news.
Are you actually only looking for a reason to somehow bring down the name of the Prime Minister, or are facts completely something that you don't look at?
राष्ट्र हित के लिए हमेशा मिशन मोड में रहने वाले प्रधानमंत्री मोदी एक ऐतिहासिक चूक में सुधार करने का मन बना चुके हैं।
पटना में हुई विपक्ष की बैठक के बाद से ना मोदी के खिलाफ बने गठबंधन को एक के बाद एक बड़े झटके लग रहे हैं। ऐसा लग रहा है कि विपक्ष के गठबंधन को नजर लग गई है, ग्रहण लग गया है, क्या हो गया पता नहीं।
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी आज जब होटल पहुंचे तब उनसे भारतीय मूल के बहुत सारे लोग मिलने के लिए आए, बड़ी संख्या में, और एक व्यक्ति ने यह भी पूछा कि मोदी जी आप बिना थके 20-20 घंटे काम कैसे कर लेते हैं।
छुट्टी आप कभी नहीं लेते, और मैंने ये सुना है कि जब आप विदेश दौरे पर जाते हैं तो रात में ट्रैवल करते हैं, कहीं आप रात में रुकते नहीं हैं। ये एज में अभी इतनी एनर्जी आप कैसे लेकर आते हैं?
So I'm guessing Mr. Prayagrajia doesn't consider you all journalists. Hi, what an insult. A social media influencer who has the obvious intellect that we've seen thinks you are not journalists at all. अभी और कितना जलील होना है गोदी मीडिया को यार. If even this Chintu doesn't consider so many broadcast TV news as journalists, what can I say? But let's see why.
प्रधानमंत्री अपने हर दौरे में जब भी वहां पर ब्रिटिश किसी बड़े अधिकारी से मिलते हैं, प्रधानमंत्री से मिलते हैं, तो ये सवाल उनके जहन में सबसे पहला होता है कि नीरव मोदी और विजय माल्या जैसे लोग कहाँ हैं और उनके खिलाफ एक्शन क्या हो रहा है। ये सवाल
उनके मन में जहन में उठ रहा है, लेकिन वो कुछ कर नहीं सकते। There is no action he can take, being a विश्व गुरु and stuff.
सबसे पहला होता है।
वाह, Times Now reporter is not a journalist. He is a mind reader.
Mind reader.
He knows what Modi is thinking when he meets world leaders. He can't tell us what happened, but he can tell us कि उनके जहन में क्या था।
वही तो।
अरे यार, सवाल जहन में रखने से कुछ नहीं होता दोस्त, उसको लफ्जों पर अदा करना पड़ता है, पूछना पड़ता है, फिर ही प्रेशर बनता है। या फिर शायद मोदी जी प्रोफेसर एक्स हैं जो सोच कर ही सारा काम कर लेते हैं। और सवाल से याद आया, poor Modi ji was asked just one question. Think about it. Just one question during his US visit. And by now you all must be aware of the vicious and horrible trolling Sabrina Siddiqui faced for asking our dear leader one question about minorities in India. If one question led to such outrage and Modi ji ko itna hurt hua, what would a full press conference do? Think about it. Which is why you won't ever get a full press conference. Ever. It does seem like a journalist doing their job is met with hostility everywhere. Whether it's trolls threatening Miss Siddiqui or this.
क्या आप अब इस्तीफा देंगे?
क्यों दे इस्तीफा?
इस्तीफा नहीं देंगे।
क्यों दे इस्तीफा? इस्तीफा किस बात की मांग रहे हैं आप?
6 आपके खिलाफ आप इस तरह से कैसे बात कर सकते हैं? 6 आपके खिलाफ केसेस दायर हो चुके, क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप इस पे? 6 केसेस दायर हो चुके जिसमें सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट और ये भी कहा गया है कि लगातार सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट किया गया। आप
ये देखो हमारे मंत्री जी
प्रोटीन पाउडर जब दे रहे थे तब भी आपने प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट्स देने के किया गया।
Brij Bhushan Shan Singh की ये मजाल? How dare he misbehave with a Times Now reporter and slam the door on her mic and probably a hand? Brij बेटा, जानते किससे पंगा लिया तूने?
ब्रिज बेटा, नविका से पंगा लिया है।
नविका कुमार की टीम मेंबर से बदतमीजी. Following this disgusting and loutish behavior of a man who is the Wrestling Federation of India chief and a BJP MP, Times Now group editor, Navika Kumar, who tolerates no nonsense with the team, took Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh to task, dedicated a show seeking accountability, asking him to answer for his misbehavior. She shed tears, did full emotional performance, wagged a finger, shout. Nah, just kidding. None of that. She did none of that. That's only when non-BJP wallahs misbehave with her team. But his stand-in did his best.
Look at the arrogance of this man. He's slamming the door on the Times Now reporter's mic without even a moment of regret. There is absolutely no remorse in this individual. He's a serial offender, and is this kind of a person still deserving of the post of a member of parliament?
भाई इतना फ्रस्ट्रेट हैं भाई साहब कि हमारे रिपोर्टर के साथ बदसलूकी कर दी इन्होंने। ब्रिजभूषण के खिलाफ जब टाइम्स नाउ की रिपोर्टर ने उनसे सवाल किया तो उन्होंने महिला रिपोर्टर के साथ बदसलूकी कर दी।
There are various high-profile cases and accusations, at least, that he has faced in the past. Yet he continues to be a member of parliament. Yet he continues to be, despite this charge sheet, this defiant and this arrogant.
Just because कि उनके रिपोर्टर पे वो हमला हुआ है, एकदम डायरेक्टली फिजिकल असॉल्ट हुआ है, तब जाके इनकी बात खुली है, इनकी दिमाग थोड़ा खुल रहा है ऐसा. But they are shameless. They are awful creatures. I mean, scumbags.
Of such leaders.
ये सब तो ठीक है, but times now that this ill-mannered fellow misbehaved with your reporter, you are all hi dayya. इससे पहले, how you were slamming opposition for politicizing the restless protest.
Right.
You were almost batting for him, yaar. Remember?
Right.
Restless protest now.
Check this.
Political akhada.
क्या ब्रिजभूषण नहीं, ये मोदी के खिलाफ दंगल है.
भाई कुछ लोगों को ब्रिजभूषण शरण सिंह जेल के अंदर सीधा चाहिए बिना जांच पूरी हुए, क्योंकि वो बीजेपी का सांसद है. ये पूरा नैरेटिव नरेंद्र मोदी के खिलाफ उनको लगता है माहौल बनाने में काम आएगा. ये पूरा दंगल जो पहलवानों का दंगल था एकदम हाईजैक किया हुआ है.
कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि ये पूरा जो आपका प्रोटेस्ट है ये अब पॉलिटिकल हो चुका है.
I hope I jogged your memory. You see,
Yeah,
this is what
it is a good
happens when
jog.
you suck up to power. All is hunky-dory till one day they come to bite you as well.
That's true.
I've said this before and I will say it again. They will come for you, for all of you. If any of you are in the buffoonish delusion and think that by kissing a bully's ass, you won't get bullied,
Right.
you don't know anything about bullies.
Hey.
You'll still suffer.
He is going to shit in your mouth. That's what a bully does. When you kiss his ass, he's going to shit in your mouth.
But at least suffer with dignity. Coming to questioning the government, the Trinamool Congress swept the West Bengal Panchayat polls. The election itself was marred by violence, resulting in the deaths of political workers, looting of ballot boxes, and destruction of ballot papers. At the time of recording this show, the death toll has reached 48, which our TV wallahs extensively covered, as they should, and asked questions of the Mamata government, as they should. I salute this great work. For your information, my shabashi is not what they care about. I think वो तो कहीं और से मिल गई होगी. But the good thing is that they reached Bengal. वहाँ से थोड़ा right लेके, left लेके, थोड़ा ऊपर जाके, there is a state called Manipur. वहाँ भी चले जाते. It's not so far from Bengal. दो चार सवाल वहाँ भी पूछ लेते. Even Western press like Guardian has reached there to ask questions. Soon you will see reports on Newslaundry from there as well. Since most of legacy media with all their sarkari ad-funded resources can't get someone to go there, we thought a small organization like us, we might as well. You will be seeing ground reports from our reporters soon, because his travel has not been supported by these ads. His entire journey and reporting has been financed by the NL Sena project, by you. So please go and contribute to this so we can ensure that he spends as much time as he can on the ground and gets you robust reports. We don't want to depend on those who depend on these. We want to depend on you.
True.
I'll wait. Please go to newsrun.com. Click on the Sena.
I want to make a chart of all the advertisements, non-government advertisements that जो भी अपने गोदी मीडिया पे आता है, वो सारे एडवर्टीजमेंट्स या फिर जो एडवर्टाइजर्स है बेसिकली उसको टारगेट करना है. एंड वी बेसिकली वांट टू बैन देम आउटराइट, बैन दोस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड देन सी कि ये जो अपना राइट विंगिंग करप्ट बिजनेसमैन है वो कितना दिन अपना बिजनेस कर सकते हैं. इफ वी स्टार्ट बॉयकॉटिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट्स, देयर एडवर्टीजमेंट्स, nothing can stop them from reverting back to by getting hostages like this. So we करते एक हम लोग ये करते हैं कि एक वीडियो बनाते हैं जहाँ पे we disclose all the tier list of all the non-government organizations जिन लोग यहाँ पे अपना ads दे रहे हैं, because they are the main culprit who are supporting this kind of journalism today. Government तो है ही है जो ये support कर रही है, but let them aside. Let the entire government put an ad on the Godi Media. Can they do it? If they can, that's good for them. But other than that, we need to boycott these products. Ekdam, absolutely boycott these products. Could be a service, could be a product. We need to boycott them. Absolutely. We're going to make that list soon, coming up.
Contribution button. Take a moment and take it to others, and definitely don't leave it to governments. Go on, I'll
True.
wait. You can pause. Now, bade channel meanwhile who could not dedicate shows to Manipur were most enthusiastic about France. France में violence. उसे cover करने में उन्होंने कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी.
शरण दो, दंगा लो. फ्रांस में जो आग है ना, वो यूरोप के बाकी देशों में भी फैल रही है. फ्रांस की तरह स्विट्जरलैंड और बेल्जियम में भी दंगा करने वाले उत्तरी अफ्रीका, सीरियाई, फ्रांस को सीरिया बना दिया इन लोगों ने.
बीते 7 दिनों से
इतना दुख हो रहा है
फ्रांस
सर.
सीरिया और इराक की तरह दिख रही है. ये समस्या सिर्फ फ्रांस या यूरोप की नहीं है, बल्कि ये संकट मानवता पर है, क्योंकि जो इन वारदातों को अंजाम दे रहे हैं उनकी सोच काफी डराने वाली है.
तभी तो फ्रांस में हालात से निपटने के लिए लोगों को कोई नाम याद आ रहा है, तो वो नाम है योगी आदित्यनाथ का.
हैं? फ्रांस में योगी? हाँ बॉस, आपका बस चले तो योगी जी को आप दुनिया के प्रधानमंत्री बना दें.
नरेंद्र मोदी दुनिया के प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे क्या?
Sorry योगी जी, but प्रधानमंत्री पद is with मोदी जी. But since BJP is steeped in tradition and holds culture and tradition dear, you might want to consider doing the Modi ji ka Margdarshak Mandal maneuver. Man, you give a channel enough ads and they will make you the PM of the world.
Oof.
योगी जी के ad से याद आया.
True.
मैंने कुछ ऐसा देखा that I was shocked. I never thought I would see this ever in this lifetime, but I did.
What was that?
A yogi ad on NDTV.
यूपी में 15 करोड़ गरीबों को अब तक 7,741 करोड़ रुपए का खाद्यान्न वितरित किया जा चुका है. सबका साथ सबका विकास के लक्ष्य को हासिल करने में जुटी डबल इंजन की सरकार में आज हर गरीब आदमी खुद को सशक्त महसूस कर रहा है.
Whoa. You know, in 2021, we did a report in which we found that the Yogi government spent about 160 crore on ads in that financial year. The interesting thing is that NDTV 24/7 and NDTV India, back then owned by the Roys, did not get any ad revenues from the UP government. मगर अब अदानी जी आ गए,
भर के, absolutely.
ad money की बारिश NDTV पर भी हो रही है. See, children make noise, Zoomers make memes, adults make ads, but legends make documentary films that masquerade as ads.
बदलते वक्त की खुशहाली और
That's true.
विकास की दास्तान हूँ. युवा सपनों के प्रशस्त पथ का विधान हूँ. आज मैं देश के ललाट पर एक मॉडल स्टेट की दमकती पहचान हूँ. हाँ, मैं अब उन्नत अग्रसर राजस्थान हूँ.
And this is common for parties across the board. Baghel ji, Gehlot ji, Yogi ji, everyone ji is making ads ji so that news
Ads
can be
ji.
funded ji.
News can be funded ji.
Chhattisgarh government, a trustworthy government.
Unfortunately for Gehlot ji, Yogi ji and Modi ji, we are not owned by Ambani ji or Adani ji. We run on subscriptions ji. And those are the people we are accountable to. To you ji.
That's
So
true
we
ji.
keep asking questions to those in power, since when the public pays, the public is served, and when advertisers pay, advertisers are served. This week, we have an interview where our managing editor, Atul, traveled to Raipur to interview Bhupesh Baghel. Here's a promo. You can watch the full interview, but only if you're a subscriber to News Laundry.
यूसीसी को लेकर एक बड़ी चर्चा शुरू हो गई है कि यूसीसी आएगा, समान नागरिक संहिता, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड लागू करेगी भारतीय जनता पार्टी. प्रधानमंत्री ने मध्य प्रदेश में चुनावी रैली भाषण भी दे दिया कि कैसे ये महत्वपूर्ण है. जो यूसीसी का पूरा अभी बातचीत है, जो बहस है, उसमें छत्तीसगढ़ इस नजरिए से बहुत महत्वपूर्ण और यूनिक स्टेट है कि यहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ी आबादी आदिवासियों की है, और यूसीसी जैसा कोई कानून आने पर
But to watch the full unedited interview, you're going to have to be a paying subscriber of News Laundry. Because if you're paying, you get all our unedited stuff. Otherwise, you'll get just a chota version. And that's all the news we have for you this week. Manisha will be back next week, so you don't have to tolerate me. Until then, stay mad because that's the only way.
लेट्स गो बॉयज. वीडियो अगर अच्छा लगे, बहुत ही शानदार वीडियो था, बहुत ही शानदार वीडियो था. आई मीन वी मिस्ड मनीषा बट स्टिल ही डिड दिस जॉब वेल गाइज वेल. न्यूज़ लॉन्ड्री ऐसे ही करता है. टॉप पैक्ड पंच्ड बिग बैंग बूम, एक साथ एक रिपोर्ट में सब अगर चाहिए, न्यूज़ लॉन्ड्री इज द प्लेस. वी सपोर्ट न्यूज़ लॉन्ड्री. You should also support News Laundry. Ask your friend families to support News Laundry. So we are bringing this report only from News Laundry. Cool. So if you like this video, press the like button now. What are you waiting for? Then do share it with your friends, family, foes and hoes. And also check if you're not subscribed. Put that subscribe on and put that bell button on so that whenever we release a new video, you can just directly get it from us. That's all about for today. Thanks for joining in, guys. बाय. और कुछ हमारे पास नहीं. वी आर ऑन टाइम राइट नाउ, सो वी हैव टू लीव राइट नाउ, बट विल बी बैक सून टुमारो. अगर हम ये रूटीन, वी कैन कीप दिस रूटीन अप, वी आर वेरी श्योरली गोइंग टू मेक अ हिस्ट्री. वी कैन मेक अ हिस्ट्री ऑल्सो when you support us, guys. When you support us by clicking and doing stuff. Oof, my beard is looking so much today. कल ट्रिमिंग करके एकदम मस्त होके आएंगे, है ना. देखते कल या फिर whenever we feel so. We are not feeling it, therefore we are not doing it. Just not for that कि we have to do it, because we are taking our time to see. कैप्टन को मज़ा नहीं आ रहा अभी, तो इसलिए we are just keeping it aside for some time. But yeah, we'll do it. Don't you worry. We're not going to be like this forever. So yeah. चलो guys, मिलते हैं फिर कल. Bye bye.